Thanks for joining us to see a quick tutorial of navigating around the new WebWISH platform. So the process starts at this login screen, and to be able to log in you have to have already been set up with your agency using the program. So I'm going to go in here with my login. By the way, it is a double-factor login authentication, and the first time that you log in a day, you will be required to enter a PIN code that is sent to your cell phone. I've already logged in previous today, so that's why I didn't receive one. Once you're in, your menus are at the top, so you can see I've got all my entry screens here. This is a pre-release version of WebWISH, so some of these functions are not available yet, but the majority of them are. Calls, walk-ins, client workbook, child workbook, and day end are all here. On the reports, the only thing that's available so far on this pre-release version is a daily review. To go onto these screens, you can simply click on here, and if you're already a user of WISH, a lot of these labels of the fields should be very, very similar. So the client workbook is laid out in a very similar fashion to the way it was under WISH, and so on and so forth. In the WebWISH platform, we've been able to give you some indicators which help quite a bit in the navigation. So for example, if I move to my first client here, you notice I've got this little number 2 here, which is telling me that 2 fields on this tab are not correct. And you can see them highlighted down here in red. By the way, depending which screen you're on, you will notice that you'll get this bar up here at the top, and these buttons do various things. The common one is this button, which is a save button, or this one, which is a clear button. At present, the print button is not connected to anything that's coming in the very near future in the beta version. The save button functions very similar to the way it does under WISH, meaning that if you were to change something, like this, you will notice that the save button has gone yellow. And to save something, I just click on the yellow save button until it's no longer yellow. So once again, you can just move to the various screens by coming up here and choosing the screen that you want to go to. Once again, if you're familiar with WISH, these screens, the layout of these screens will be very, very familiar. The last thing that I want to talk about is the help. If you require help, you could come into this help menu down here. You can change your own password, but more so I want to talk about contacting support. If you want to log a suggestion, or say you've encountered a problem or something that you want to report, you can just click on this contact support button, and this loads up a screen. You fill out the description of the problem. Please be as thorough as you can, and at the end you can send the request, and that'll come right to our technical department, as well as you'll get a copy of your email. Okay, well that's it for now. It's a very basic overview of WISH. Once again, remember the pull-down menus at the top, and also look for this bar that will appear at the top of the screen, remembering that this one with the check mark is in fact your save button. Okay, good luck. Hope you enjoy the program.